Light the beam? Is that still a thing? It still works. Damn right, it still works. The Sacramento Kings, they battled a very good Rockets team tonight on this Sunday evening, and despite some rough calls from the officials, they found a way to snap their losing streak with an incredible 1 point victory. Let's talk about this massive win right now. Kings related post game recap. Let's go. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of our Kings related podcast, wherever you may be. In this post game recap of the thrilling Sacramento Kings overtime win on the Sunday evening over the Houston Rockets. Of course, before we get into tonight's recap, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below. We're also available on all audio platforms, so please follow, rate, and review. That will be much appreciated. The Sacramento Kings, they are 7-22 after tonight. Doug Christie has emphasized a more competitiveness for this team as they continue to figure out a solution to this team and developing their young players for the rest of the season. And in the last 3 games, and including tonight's thrilling win, they have shown that the Kings, they overcame a 14-point deficit thanks to a fourth quarter surge against Houston. And that was fueled by Keegan Murray, who, in my opinion, this was his best game of the season. And then you had a clutch 3.0 by Russell Westbrook with 1.8 seconds remaining in regulation to force overtime. But that wasn't the only clutch three. You had one from Dennis Schroder, who sank a 26-foot 3.0 in overtime with 3.1 seconds left to go in this game to eventually secure this victory. And the Rockets, they still had time to steal this lead and walk out of Sacramento with the win. And it was Kevin Durant who got the shot, and he missed the jump shot that ended the Houston Rockets' hopes. The Kings overcoming that deficit, it was 186. Sacramento was down. And then from that point, they outscored the Houston Rockets 39-25 from that point on. Sacramento, they snapped their 5-game losing streak. This is their first win since December 6th against the Miami Heat. And this was a true team effort tonight. You had DeRozan, 27 points, which led the way for Sacramento. Keegan Murray, 26. Dennis, 21 points, 10 rebounds off the bench. Then you had the Rockets' young star in Şengün, who dominated the Kings for most of this game tonight. He finished with 28 points for Houston, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists to go along with 2 steals and 2 blocks in his 40 minutes of action. This was an incredible game. And yes, the beam still works just for the 7th time this season. And the Kings, they battle a very good Houston Rockets team on this Sunday night. Despite some rough calls from the officials, I don't think this was a great by the refs. But the Kings found a way to snap their losing streak within an incredible 1-point win. Yes, part of the mature is learning how to draw a foul. And he came into this game averaging 2.2 freebies per game on this season. And again, 26 points, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 9 of 14 from the field. He was better. And as I said earlier, in my opinion, I think this was his best game of the season. Now we need more of this because this is Keegan's team going forward for the rest of this season and as they continue to build this team out beyond the trade deadline. There are a lot. There is a lot. The young players on this Sacramento team can learn from DeRozan. He never shies away from hoisting a shot, and over the last 17 seasons that he's been in the league, he's hit more than 9,000 buckets. And tonight, he finished 27 points, 9 of 17 shooting, and he also handed out 9 assists in this game. Maxime Reynaud just continues his education in his rookie year, drawing the 6'11" Turkey Şengün in this matchup. And the Rockets' fifth-year starter, he baited Max tonight, even bodied him for a big dunk in this game. But give Reynaud credit. Reynaud is learning. He still managed to draw a double-double, 12 points and 14 rebounds. They did foul out early in that overtime period. Also Westbrook, as long as Russ is in this league, he will stuff that stat sheet. You have to take the good with the bad with Westbrook. You can never question his passion and the energy for this game. And tonight, Russ, 21 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists in this game. Nick Clifford. Sometimes he gets lost in the shuffle during the game. Meek is quietly showing more what he can do in this league. It starts on the defensive end of the floor. He has plenty of offensive skills as well. Tonight, 6 points, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds for Clifford in this game. Dennis Schroder, who was quiet through the first 3 quarters of this game, but he put on his veteran hat late in this game, the fourth and overtime session, and he helped push this Kings team to overtime. 24 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds. He was impactful on both ends of the floor, offense and defense. Just an incredible game for the Sacramento Kings in this game and against a really good Houston Rockets team. So we don't know how much more wins we'll see. When you take wins like this, you'll take out bad things on the season. And it was that late rally towards the end of the fourth and in the overtime session. Incredible win for this Kings team. It doesn't get easier for them as they got the Detroit Pistons coming into town on Tuesday night. That's another great team leading the Eastern Conference. Cade Cunningham and another great defensive team as well. Top 5 defensive team in the league. So not going to be easy. We'll see how the Kings do. And it's another good test for this young Kings team and the rookies to go against a team that's been there before in Detroit. So Kings, they beat the Houston Rockets in this game. Oh, by the way, Malik Monk returned in this game after recording 2 consecutive did not plays in both the home and the road loss to Portland on Thursday and yesterday. Malik Monk made his return in the second half of this game. We did not see him in that overtime session. So he entered, it was the end of the third quarter. And as expected, he was welcomed with a loud and warm welcome from this fan base. And you can tell he is an absolute fan favorite here in Sacramento. So great thing to see. So it seems like it's either Monk or Keon Ellis who could be the odd man out in this rotation that Doug Christie's trying to play here. So Keon did play. He was fine. Not the Keon Ellis type game as we expect to see. He was fine defensively as well. So Kings, they get a huge overtime win against a great Houston Rockets team, 125 to 124. They are now 7 and 22 on the season. And if you want to look at the Takeathon website and what this will do for the Sacramento Kings lottery odds, with this win, the Kings, they have the third worst record in the league, just behind Washington and the Indiana Pacers. As we simulate the draft lottery, the Kings fall to the number 6 pick in the Hankathon draft lottery simulator. So they dropped 3 spots in just one roll of the dice. So thanks for tuning in to this post game recap of the Kings win. Beams lit. Yes, it still works. So if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Also available on all audio platforms. So please follow, rate, and review. That will be much appreciated. I will see you Tuesday night following the Pistons and the Kings for another post-game recap. And as always, take care and go Kings and light a beam.